All right, guys, welcome to Forza Fit Formula. My name is Dr. Drew Volsch. Thank you for watching this video. If you have not seen us before, we are a local chiropractic and physical therapy office located in Arlington Heights. And our goal today is to explain to you guys a little bit about our Forza Fit Formula and what we have our patients kind of go through and some of the activities and things that we do in this office if you're not familiar with us. So we'll kind of go from here. So a couple things, whether you're a teacher, a police officer, firefighter, a union trade person, such as a carpenter, electrician, plumber, anything like that, you're a healthcare professional, you're a corporate worker, you're sitting all day, you're standing all day, you're an athlete, or you have an active lifestyle, a mom, whatever it is, this is a program for everybody. It's not just a small category of people. We adapt this program to multiple people depending on what they do for a living and where they are as far as their healthcare goals. Number one. So if you're watching this, you're probably most importantly in pain, or your work is being affected by your pain. You can't focus, you have trouble sleeping, whether it's headaches, migraines, neck pain, lower extremity fatigue, whatever that is. Some of the symptoms, again, that are very common in our office, but as well, we take care of a multitude of other symptoms, from whether it's sinus issues to whether it's colic in children to whether it's degenerative disc disease in your lumbar spine, whatever it is, we're here to help and whatever we can do to help fix the issue. All right, guys, so I want to make sure that you watch the entire video. It is only available for 5 days, and that is it. Once we release it for 5 days, after that, I'm turning it off, and we're going to make sure that the people that have committed to that program are going to be able to take advantage of all the things that we have. So number one, make sure you turn on your sound. Number two, make sure you take good notes, because again, we're not going to have any subtitles on these, so nothing's going to be on there. I want to make sure you guys are essentially dialed in and you're focused while you're doing this. So there's 4 reasons why this formula works. I'm going to use myself for example. Number one, I'm a busy dad. So my daughter Viviana, in that photo of my wife and I, her first day of preschool, this is when she was 3. She's about to be 4 now. So being a full-time dad, a husband, as well as a full-time healthcare professional, it takes a lot out of me. And so this is extremely important that I built this program around having an active lifestyle, in the sense of being a full-time parent, being a full-time employee, being a full-time business owner, whatever it is, it's for everyone that's active or has limited time, if that makes sense. Second reason is I'm a former athlete, so I like to not only, again, help people in the office, whether it's with chiropractic or physical therapy, but I'm very active outside of work, from whether it's playing golf, playing basketball at the gym, running, exercising, lifting, anything like that. I like to do all that stuff, not only for my physical health, but for my mental health too, to kind of let me reset and decompress from work. Number 3, I'm an entrepreneur. So again, not only am I a healthcare professional and a father, have a busy, active lifestyle, but my wife and I are both very entrepreneurial, in the sense of we like to go out in the community and build out the community, from whether that's our new building that will be coming, and just kind of building ourselves and our brand together as our family to kind of help our legacy pass forward onto our kids. Last but not least, I am a healthcare provider. So all this information is based off of not only clinical experience, but expertise from other professionals in our surrounding areas, as well as in our field. We have over 400 5-star reviews. Those are all real patients. This program works. Obviously, we take a lot of pride in making sure that we get all of our patients and helping everyone to their max. We love everybody. We are a small family practice. We're not a one-size-fits-all system. So we treat everybody in our office like we would want to be treated, or our family would want to be treated as well. So you are here because maybe you've tried, whether it's at-home remedies, or you've Googled or Google Med or anything like that, or maybe you're just tired of the discomfort or the nuisance or the irritation that you're dealing with, or maybe it's because you've been on prescription medications or over-the-counter medications and you're exhausted with it, stopping and starting, or maybe you just tried everything and you're at the point where you're like, forget about it, there's nothing more I can do, I've kind of lost hope, anything like that. Well, we don't want that. Well, I'm happy that you're here. I'm happy that you found us. We're here to help. Stay tuned in how we can kind of go from there. But I want to make sure that, again, everyone is on the same page with this. So let's just make sure we set the ground rules here. This formula is not open to a natural holistic approach. If you believe in the fact that doing non-conventional things are not going to help you. This is not your program. Okay. Yes, we believe in a systematic approach. Everything is tailored based off of people's needs, but if you're not ready to, break the simple or the basic society's mold on what healthcare is, or what we call sick care in the United States, then program is not for you. If you're not ready to actually take action and step up and do something and actually be active in your recovery or active in your health, again, this is not for you. This is not something you can just sit back on and just have a healthcare provider do for you. You actually got to physically get up, do these things, and actually be active in your health and take a little bit of ownership in yourself and pride to make sure that you get better. So, who is this formula for? It only works for busy and active people, either in your trades, busy people, business professionals, entrepreneurs, moms, dads, police officers, firefighters, first responders, whoever it is, and if you're feeling burnt out. So, I felt burnt out through practice and then starting a family. And again, this is one of the reasons why I started this program, because I reset and thought, how can I make sure that people like myself are able to be as active and stay fit and stay not only physically fit, but mentally fit and mentally healthy for not only themselves, but their family, and then also as far as their work environment. So a couple key points here. For the Forza Fit Formula, we have found that our formula targets the roots of what makes humans healthy. Number one, first and foremost. Number two, we use strategies that have been used before in modern day medicine and still work today and forever. A lot of these things that we talk about, things people forget about, or they're things that people think, oh, it doesn't help that much. But again, when you do something repetitively and you be consistent with it, the things work over time, and it's not just a quick fix. And then last but not least, takes into account your support systems. And we'll kind of go through that in detail in a little bit. So specifically, all right, I want you guys to write this down on your notepad here. There's 5 parts of this program that we're going to go through first. So let's start with the first one. Number one, tell yourself the truth, okay? Don't BS yourself. Don't lie to yourself. Look yourself in the mirror. Accept that this is an issue. Accept that you have a problem with the fact, whether it's pain, whether it's sleep, whether it's focus, whether it's anxiety, whatever it is. Commit to the problem. Understand, okay, God, got it. Here I am with this problem. How can I fix this problem? Okay. How can we look at the problem, understand the problem, and grow from the problem and get better? Don't feel bad for yourself, because there's thousands of millions of people that have these issues, just like I did, and just like a bunch of our patients. So you're not, by yourself by any means, but first and foremost, understand and accept that, okay, I have an issue. How do we fix this issue? How do we grow from this issue? And then that way we don't, again, have this issue kind of become more of like a merry-go-round and a constant cycle that we're kind of going through. Number two, most importantly, okay, remove the ego at the door. Again, you might think that you're the best at whatever it is, but at the same time, you might think that what you've been doing is also the best and that nothing else works. That is not true at all. I've been in practice for multiple years now. I've thought one way works, and then I see another way work. And because of my deep-rooted thought and deep-rooted, again, acceptance of, okay, I think this is the best and it doesn't work, well, let's try something else. It helps a tremendous amount when you leave that at the door. So don't let ego get in the way. Make sure you stay focused on, okay, what's the best option for me? It might be a little different. It might be out of the norm. It might feel uncomfortable, but that's normal. Okay. It might not feel normal to us, but making sure that we're open to anything that might be able to help us can definitely unlock the doors and speed up this kind of process. Number 3 is a huge, huge one. Rest. You're supposed to sleep 8 hours a day. That's a third of the day. That's a third of your life. People take that for granted, but sleep is super important in recovery. There's so many things that your body does when it sleeps. Your body needs at least 4 to 5 hours of sleep to actually reset the cerebral spinal fluid in your spinal cord. That way, that brain and that functioning of the nervous system are properly firing at all cylinders. When we have decreased sleep, it leads to a tremendous amount of other issues, from anxiety, stress, hormone levels, testosterone levels, all this stuff that are kind of jacked up or essentially not balanced without that. Number 4, stop eating bad habits. If it has a drive-through, pass through it. Do not go through that. I know it can be difficult eating. I know it can be difficult making food, especially after a long day. You come home from work, nothing's prepared, you have kids, you're tired, you're exhausted, you're frustrated. I know. I've been there. I'm in it with you. I understand the process. There's multiple ways that you can attack this issue, and we'll kind of go from there, whether it's meal prepping, whether that's subscription services, whether that's purchasing your meals from a chef or a company that builds them specifically for you. We'll go through that in detail, but I want to make sure that your nutrition is on point. It's one factor to many factors in the system, but that's number 4 here. Number 5 is get help. Okay, don't be shy. Reach out to us, whether it's on Instagram, Facebook. Give us a call, shoot us an email, hit us up on YouTube, leave a comment, whatever you want to do. We're here to help. Don't be scared. Don't be, oh my gosh, are they going to think that I'm crazy? Are they going to think that I'm a weirdo or anything like that? Not the case at all. We're here to help. That's our goal. Our number one goal is to make sure that you get healthy, you get the results that you need. That way, we're able to give you the best results in life. So we want you to hit your healthcare goals. We want you to be there. We want you to be with your family. We want you to not be limited at work, limited in anything like that. If this is not the right office for you, or it's not the right fit, not a problem. We have plenty of patients that happens to. Let's figure out what's the best option for you. So imagine for a moment, or I can imagine or tell you guys about myself. I started like these photos on the left here, in pain, exhausted all day, trying to build my practice, trying to see patients, trying to take care of them, and then forgetting about myself. A lot of times I hear from patients that come in is that their moms or corporate workers, they have kids, they have stressful jobs, they forget about themselves. Completely normal, happens to everybody. But with that being said, is when you forget about yourself and you forget to take care of yourself, you end up not being able to take care of the loved ones that you have. And so that truly hit me hard when I started to not be able to focus when I came home, or I was too tired to play with my daughter. And then that kind of just led me down the path of not going to the gym, not working out, not eating healthy. And then that kind of led into my practice. And so that's the last thing I want to do is let you guys down or let my family down. And so we want to make sure that nobody's frustrated or irritated on the left with their pain, discomforts, or focus, and that we look like these photos on the right, happy, smiling, enjoying the day, full of energy, not exhausted, and happy as can be. So if you've watched this video so far and you like what you are hearing, join our program for Forza Fit Formula. We're here to forge your strength, master your health, and be the leader in your healthcare. So a couple things here that this program will include. Number 1, neurological based chiropractic care. Most importantly, everything is science based. We are making sure that we're following clinical practices that actually work. Number 2, a comprehensive rehab program. This is going to be specifically tailored to each person. It's not just a one-size-fits-all system. Number 3, a complete lab workup and diagnostic workup, whether that's blood work, whether that's x-rays or MRIs. Again, this is case dependent. And number 4, consulting on nutrition and movement. This will not just be with me, this will be with other healthcare professionals that we're going to have in the program. Again, I am a chiropractor. I specialize in the spine and the nervous system. So we've brought the best of the best to help us out with this program and collaborate that focus on nutrition as well as movement, whether that's a nutritionist or physical therapist that you'll be dealing with one-on-one. You might be thinking, I've never tried anything like this before. Not a problem. A lot of our patients haven't. A lot of our patients haven't been to a chiropractor or haven't actually understood what chiropractic care is or what essentially unconventional medical health care would be. A big question as well. I'm not sure if I can afford this. Also a great question. We'll go through that in detail. Again, this is not a one-size-fits-all system. It's not just a baseline of this is what it costs X and you have to pay X, Y, and Z. Everything is different. Everything is tailored depending on what we see and the factors that kind of go into this program, which is why we kind of take our time to make sure this is a good fit for you as well as a good fit for us. We don't want you to be upset or frustrated. We want to make sure that we're able to help you get to where you want to be as quick as possible, but have that long-lasting change. So definitely we'll be able to answer this question, but it's not, again, a one-size-fits-all question where it's a simple answer. Last but not least, I need to talk to my spouse. Completely hear what you're saying. Again, my wife and I like to make decisions together. It's also great that you guys discuss this entire program, making sure that, again, your spouse believes that you're also a good fit for this. If your spouse is wanting to understand more about this, or you and your spouse want to discuss more of this in detail, we can definitely help you with that and give you some other questions or some other answers to questions you might have. So don't be shy to reach out or kind of give us a call, kind of understand a little bit about more of this program. Another thing here before we kind of touch off is that this program has limited spots because of my limited time and the clients that we already have in the program. So If you want to do this program and you're excited to do this program, if you're not sure about this program, give us a call. Try to lock in a spot. If we have spots, great. If we don't, we can put you on a wait list to see if anybody jumps off that. But make sure you take care of this as quickly as you can, because again, we have a limited amount of spots. And again, this is going to be open for 5 days. So the spots are extremely limited because of the time that I have here in office, as well as to making sure that we give the best quality care. We do not take everybody in the world because, one, I don't have enough time, and then two, it's not fair to give you not the full benefit of what this program is. If I'm only giving you half of the program and not the full amount, it is not going to work. I have to give you the maximum amount of time and be dialed into every patient that I'm with. That way you can get the full effects of it. Two big options here. One, okay, like I said, book an intro call with myself or one of my staff members. If I'm able to answer the phone, or if I'm able to give you a call back, or you want to speak with me specifically, let the front desk know. I have plenty of time as well to give you a call either before or after work, a quick 5-minute chat if possible. If not, our staff is extremely well trained on this program in order to answer any questions that you might have. Or number two, if you aren't ready, that's okay. Like I said before, take your time, speak with whoever it is, take a look at us, whether it's on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. But we want to say thank you guys for watching this video. Would love to be able to speak with you guys again, help you guys out. Or if there's anything else that we can do to help you guys, please reach us out and see what it is. But again, thank you for allowing us to be a healthcare provider in your life. And we appreciate you guys giving us your trust in your health.